Hi everybody and welcome to Sandra's Makeup Therapy. So it is Makeup Monday, so welcome again to another segment. And so today I'm going to teach you how to do makeup in under 10 minutes. But we're going to wait. I'm going to wait till 8:01 and then we are going to get started. But for right now, just to let you know, I did prep my face. I went ahead and washed it. I used our pore purifying cleanser. Because it's nighttime, I went ahead and used the night cream instead of my daytime hydrating cream. So if it were the daytime, I would have worn that instead. And I did use rose water though. I reused my rose water first and then my night cream, and then I did use my primer. So I'm letting my primer sit. You always want to make sure you let your primer sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. And so I will have let mine sat for a good 10 minutes. So I'm going to put my hair back. It is 8:01 and we're going to get started. So I'm going to show you a look you can create in under 10 minutes when you're in a hurry. You need to get in and out the door. And this came just in time because I actually had to do this the other day. Long story short, dogs were very sick. My plans of getting extravagantly ready were out the window, and I had to get ready in 15 minutes like everything. And so that included my face. So I had to do something quick, and I found some solutions. So I hope you all enjoyed this. I will be setting my phone on a timer as well. While understanding I might be switching throughout things, so let's not forget to be, give me some credit now, with the transition time from one product to another. So let me go ahead and set this up and we will get started. All right. Okay, so let me tell you what products I'm going to be using today and then I'll start my timer. So I'm going to be using some of my Sephora brushes, my Sephora Deluxe brush, and this nice shading blender type of brush. Absolutely love. I also will be using oval brushes as well that I got from Groupon, so I will be using these two. And then to keep my makeup very simple, the products you will see me using today will be our powder foundation. I will be using it in the color Chiffon. I will be using our blusher in the color Seductive. I will also be using our beachfront bronzer in the color Hermosa. I will be using a lip BonBon in Vanilla Milkshake, along with concealer in the color Organza. This is 2 shades lighter than me. I will be using brow gel for my eyebrows in the color Dark. And of course, last but not least, my magic mascara. So we are going to see if I can do this all under 10 minutes. I accomplished it today, but we will see. Oh yeah, one more thing. Our liquid eyeliner in Perfect. Okay, now I'm feeling the heat. Now I'm wondering if I really actually did this in under 10 minutes. Okay, so let me get all my brushes out and ready. That way we can get started. So usually you want to do your eye makeup first and then your foundation, but because we're doing something quick and fast, we're going to be much more careful and making sure that our eyeshadows don't fall on our face. So for that purpose, I will be starting on the face first. And you know what? I'm even going to show you how you can contour and still keep it under 10 minutes. Okay, so let me go ahead, get this timer ready, get all distractions away. And here we go. All right. So I'm using my powder foundation in the color Chiffon. I'm just going to use this all over my face. Next, I'm going to get my bronzer out, and I'm going to give myself a little bit more color. I like how the concealer nicely concealed, but I want to give myself a little bit more color, and I want to contour a little bit. So I'm going to get the dark side, the matte side, with my other oval brush. I'm going to dab just a little bit here. It's pretty much parts of my face that I want to appear skinnier. Don't worry, we're going to blend it all out nice and beautifully. And what I did now, I'm getting the shimmery side out, which is basically to highlight. So I'm just adding some color onto my face. I'm just kind of blending them all in together. Okay, so now I'm going to go right in the center. And this is going to be my blush, actually. And what I'm doing, I'm just taking the matte side, putting it down my nose. So a little contour on the nose. Now I'm taking the shimmer and going right down and out into the forehead. And we're going to blend it out. Okay, so now I'm going to take my nice fluffy brush, still using my bronzer, and I'm just going to go in on the matte side. Actually, let me do this first. Taking my concealer in the color Organza, and I'm going to use this in substitutive eye primer. And if I need to, I can actually use this also to conceal. And I can use a little bit if I want to highlight different parts of my face as well. If I would like to, I can do that with this concealer too. Okay, so now going back. I like these fluffy brushes because they get right in there and easily. Okay, taking my Deluxe brush, I'm going in with the shimmer side now. And I'm using this color on my lid. And I'm just going to pat it a little bit on my lip. That way my lip color will stay on longer. I'm going to get my blush out in the color Seductive using the same fluffy brush. And yep, I am using it as eyeshadow. Just to give myself a little bit more of a rosy color. And I'm going to use it for something else too, you'll see in a moment. Alright, next, let's do brows. Getting the brow gel out. Go the opposite of the hair. That way the brows catch on to the gel. And then go back out. So what this is, it fills in any gaps in the eyebrows to make them look nice and fuller. And because I'm only using the gel, they also will appear more natural. Okay. Getting my lip BonBon out in Vanilla Milkshake. It's a nice, beautiful tinted balm. I'm going to back out my Seductive blush. Give myself a little more color. Alright, let's do it. Liner and mascara, so I'm getting the color Perfect. And we are almost done. I'm only going to do a little bit on the bottom. And now, last thing, mascara. We're going to go gel, fiber, gel. And we will be done. So let's make sure we coat our entire lashes enough. Now let's go in with the fibers. Give our eyelashes some nice, beautiful length. But keeping it subtle because this is a look we're trying to create in under 10 minutes. Now we go on to the other eye as we let this one dry. And now we go in, put in the fibers. I love the instant length. All right, and so now let's go ahead and seal these bad boys in. That way we keep them all day long, and then we will look at the clock and see how we did. Under 10 minutes. So at this point, if you wanted to add a little bit of concealer, you could. I added just a tiny bit originally, but I'll go ahead and add just a little bit more. Sorry, the national football game is literally going on outside where I live. So we get to hear all the nice and fireworks and everything. And so now I just blend it all in. You can blend it in with your finger, and if you use your finger, make sure you're using your ring finger, because your ring finger is the weakest of the bunch. And go in a nice upside down triangle. And you can use the rest of your concealer to highlight and stop. Under 10 minutes. So look at that. We did this in 9 minutes. 56 seconds. So a nice little recap of everything that I did. And yes, you do see I was even able to do some quick little subtle contouring as well. So what I used was my Touch foundation in the color Chiffon. I used my powder foundation. I used bronzer. So I used bronzer in substitute of blush. And I also did some contouring, some really quickly contouring with it as well. And I also used it on my eyes as eyeshadow. I used my blush in the color Seductive, actually on my eyes as eyeshadow. And as you saw on my lips as well to give it a little bit of color. I used concealer under my eyes as well as on my eyes and substituted primer. I used brow gel instead to give myself a nice natural looking brow. My lip BonBon to make my lips nice and moist. Liquid liner and mascara. And yes, I got it all done in under 10 minutes. Don't believe me? Make sure to watch the replay. Hi Celia, thank you for joining. And I see others who joined as well, so thank you everybody for joining. And as always, let me know what you think below. And these brushes, just to show you, thank you for the emojis. I got these brushes off of a Groupon. This is a dupe. These are not the very expensive ones, but I highly recommend them. I love them. I'm just gonna blend myself out a little bit better. Kind of why I like them. They blend very nicely. See? Ooh. Very beautifully. All right. Now I feel great. Okay. But yes, these I got off of Groupon. I want to say these were like 15 or 20. I don't remember. But anywho, and then I got this nice little case. Well, my husband got me this nice little case from Amazon as a Christmas gift. But yes, I got these brushes off of Groupon. Highly recommend them. But yeah, so let me know what you think. This is a look you can create in under 10 minutes. And come and catch me for the next Makeup Monday. As always, I will be on at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll do a different segment. Not sure what it will be yet, but I will let you know as we get near to the date, as I always do. All right, everyone. Thank you again for joining me. And I'll catch you next time. Adios.